All right, adding and subtracting fractions with word problems. So we have two different types of word problems, one for addition, one for subtraction. And again, you have to just remember, addition is just counting. So let's read this problem and figure out why it's addition. After a party, there are 3 cartons of pizza left. In one carton, there is 1/3 of a pizza left. In the second carton, there is 1/6 of a pizza left. In the third carton, there is 5/12 of a pizza left. If we put all the pizzas in one box, then what fraction of a whole pizza would all of the pizzas add up to? So all we're doing is combining them. That's it. We're not getting a portion of something. We're not dividing these things up into different pieces, different size pizzas. It's just saying take the third, the sixth, and the 5/12. Let's put them all together. So what we have is in this box, there's the third. And the next one, we have a sixth. And then over here we have a 12th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. All right, and we get 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So if we shove all these pizzas together, what size of a box would we have? That's what we're having, and that's just addition. So it's 1/6 plus 1/3 plus 5/12. And the common denominator here would be 12. That one's done. So times 2, which gives us 2. Put that one in pink too, so we know it's a common. All right, and then times 4. And then now we can just add them up. 2 plus 4 plus 5 is 11/12. So all we're basically doing is coming over to the third, cutting it in. Let's put a different color in there. Cutting it in 2/12. Coming over here to the sixth, cutting it into 12s, and then counting them. It's 1, 2, all right, we're right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Getting them all the same size so we can count them up. But that's addition. Whenever you're just combining stuff together into one giant whole, or part of a whole, then that's your answer. All right. How about subtraction? Subtraction is very similar to addition, and what we're doing is just removing pieces. You could also do like missing addition, something that needs to be added to it. So you could have Jim has 3/4, Bob has 2/4. How much more does Jim have than Bob? But what we're going to do is this situation, and that is just complete takeaway. So we're going to start with 1 linear yard of fabric, and he's going to cut out 1/6 of a yard for each sleeve. So let's see what a sixth would look like. So that's a sleeve. That's a sleeve. And then he cuts out 1/4 of a yard for the front of the coat. So if we come over here and put 1/4 right there, that's the front. And then he did 1/4 for the rear. So how much fabric does he have left after these 4 cuts? So this is what we want to know, is what is that right there, left over. So what we're removing are these pieces right in here, the sleeves, the rear, and the front. And that was a sixth, a sixth, a fourth, and a fourth. So we're taking 1 and we're minusing all of those. Now you can individually do it, 1 minus a 6, minus a 6, minus a fourth, minus a fourth, or you could look at it this way. But if it's taking away, it's subtraction. So 1/6 plus 1/6, that's 2/6, which is 1/3. And we'll do the fourths, 1/4 and 1/4 equals 2/4, which is 1/2. So what we have is 1/3 plus 1/2. Common denominator would be 6. For a total of 5/6. So this is really 1 minus 5/6. And then how do you subtract that? Well, we need a common denominator. So you can break a whole up into any denominator. That would be 6 out of 6. Why 6? Because we need a common denominator. 6 take away 5 is 1/6. So like I said, that's subtraction. You're removing it, removing it.